Welcome to this 10-minute moving meditation. Making sure we have an upright posture and enough space around us to move. There will be a simple sequence of movements, and we bring the focus into our body and into the movement. The intention is to become aware of our body and leaving autopilot. We are bringing our attention into the body while becoming aware and respecting our personal limits and limitations in movement and strength and flexibility. The attitude we bring to this meditation is non-judging, non-striving, and softness. Now, let's start with this moving meditation. Then we start by coming into the mountain position. So we just stand shoulder wide apart, sensing into our feet, and the arms are relaxed besides our body. Maybe sensing into our breath. Now we're letting our head drop to the front and start to move in half circles from left to right and from right to left. Noticing what feels good about this movement. Maybe noticing how there's some tension in the neck, and simply seeing if we can allow this to be. Then we bring our head to the neutral position and then let it drop onto the back. Do the same kind of movements here, so in a half circle from right to left and from left to right. Maybe noticing how a little tension in the chest muscles is building up. If there are places of tension, we can simply play around in that area with slight movements. And we just want to respect our limits, so not going into any pain. Bringing our head now back into a neutral position, coming to this mountain position once again and simply noticing what's here right now. Now bringing some movement to the shoulders. Maybe start circling both shoulders. Perhaps doing small circles or big circles, whatever feels right to you in this moment. And when it feels right, also bringing in the arms into the movement. So maybe doing small circles with the arms, or maybe bigger circles with the arms. Again, whatever feels good to you right now. And now bringing the movement to a stop, coming to a mountain position, and now sensing into the arms, the shoulders. Can you notice how they are maybe a little bit more relaxed, warmer, soft, or any other sensation? Bringing now some movement to our hips, maybe placing our hands into the hips and then start circling our hips. Once again, just playing around with our hips, so maybe doing small circles, big circles, going back and forth, and noticing if there is some tension or pain, maybe playing around with it, but also respecting our limits, so not going into pain. So practicing respecting our limits while moving very consciously. No matter how this looks, it doesn't have to be the perfect shape. It's not a competition, so simply really putting our focus into the movement itself and being within our body, in the muscles, the bones, the ligaments, and the skin. Bringing this movement of the hips now to a stop and entering the mountain position, simply sensing into our hips what's here, maybe grounding ourselves in the breath and the feet, feeling the weight, and just arriving in this moment. Bringing some movement to our legs now. So shifting all the weight to one foot so that we can slowly lift the other foot from the ground and start to circle it. Maybe we are doing small circles or big ones, whatever feels right to you, and really bringing the awareness part to this movement. So noticing how it's not only the toes that are involved or the foot, but also the ankle, the calf, the knee, the entire leg. And now maybe starting to circle the same foot the other way around, sensing how that feels. And maybe it's hard to stand just on one foot and we need support. In that case, simply holding onto a wall with our hands for stabilization. Then we bring this circling foot to a halt, place it on the ground and start doing the same movement with the other foot. When it feels right, reversing the rotation and once again bringing the awareness into the movement of this foot. Letting go of that movement too, coming back to mountain position and simply sensing in how everything feels right now. And then, when it feels right, maybe closing the eyes for a moment and simply sensing into our body, sensing into our breath, and feeling how the weight makes contact with the ground. And then slowly bringing this meditation to an end. So becoming aware of where we are standing in the room right now, what shape our body is making. Maybe noticing sounds inside the room and outside the room. And then we can slowly open up our eyes and fully coming back to the room. This meditation of mindful movement is now complete.